July 31st, Monday, 1893. Charlotte was humming to herself quite fondly this morning. She was dressed in very dark colours as though she was someone in mourning. However, her actions were that of the opposite. I recalled how when she went out yesterday, assumedly to see her tutor, she was wearing almost entirely white. It was a pattern I had begun to notice. A new strange habit she only recently picked up. And now there was her humming, and on the verge of singing as she worked, all whilst flipping through a little black composition book every now and then. Charlotte has always been so guarded about her singing voice. I rarely ever got the chance to hear it, and I had paid tutors for her to tune it more properly, yet she never sung for others. Not even me. After some moments of contemplation and silence on my end, I finally spoke up to my child and said, "I've noticed that when you go out to see Mr. Blackwood, you wear a lot of white or lighter colours, as though to complement him. But when you don't see him on days like this, you wear a lot of black or dark colours, seemingly to make up for the lack of his presence." She grew silent as she stared at me in astonishment from across our desks. It was clear that she hasn't even noticed this herself. "Of course," I added, "it's just a strange observation that most likely means nothing in the end. I'm just inserting things where they don't belong. I have a habit of doing that." Charlotte nearly bit her lip and said,
"That is a strange observation."
"I'd like to meet him."
Pardon?
"Your tutor, Mr. Blackwood. I'd like to meet him. He is a young man that is being allowed to be alone with my daughter. So you can see the concern."
Understandable. I'll try to see when your schedules match up.
She was pale, almost frightened.
Next time I see him, I will talk to Blackwood about this arrangement.
I thought back to any tutor Charlotte ever had and how quickly she was to discard them. Whether one would encourage her skills, was claiming she should be on stage and tutoring the world, she would suddenly ask me to dismiss them, claim that she had no need of tutoring anymore. It was like she felt ashamed of something. Worried that she would be carried away by the ideas and feel that desire to travel and perform. She didn't want her plans to change, and she didn't want to experience change in any way, shape, or form. She wanted to stay in the familiar and leave behind the concept of new. Was this way of thinking changing? Was this Mr. Blackwood giving her new aspirations that she didn't think she'd want?
Sunday, the 31st of July, 1893. 12 o'clock. It might sound cliché or too soon, but I think I find myself falling in love with Miss Dunkelheid. Such a bright, amazing woman. She bewitches me. So much of her I wish I could understand and know. She's plagued with such sadness and grief. She's so talented and intelligent and an intriguing person. Any normal human would shun me if they saw the real me. I hope that she would not, and that will only further my feelings for her. I wish to show her my face. No, at least tell her about it, and hope she will be fine with the knowledge and respect my privacy. Could she accept the monster that I am? She told me that she worries I am someone she is feeling heavily for, worried that it might be more of a companionship she feared ever having. Charlotte claims she despises love and never felt the need for romance, but the time spent with me apparently has been changing her feelings for it, and making her feel a sort of desire to this new appeal. Essentially, she says that she believes she is in love with me. I have to tell her.